Teaching English with Love by Miss Nati. Today we are going to talk about present continuous. What is it for, time expressions, and how do we form it. We normally use the present continuous to talk about activities at the moment of speaking. For instance, I'm just leaving work. The children are sleeping. We can also use the present continuous to talk about future plans or arrangements. Mary is going to a new school next term. Another example is, what are you doing next week? You will come across with certain English expressions in present continuous sentences, like, for example, now, at the moment, today, these days, tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Now we have to bear in mind two inseparable friends in this present tense, that is a to be verb plus the main verb with ing. Remember that the verb to be will change depending on the subject into am, is, or are. Okay, so how do we form an affirmative sentence? First of all, we need the subject and the two inseparable friends, the verb to be, plus the main verb and ing. Then we can have a complement. For instance, I am making new shelves for her. She is playing a new computer game. Let me show you a spelling chart in order to add the ing to the verb. Most verbs will just have the ing, like sleep, sleeping. Verbs ending in e, like in write or make, will drop the e in order to add the ing. Write, writing. Make, making. What about the short verbs? In this case, we have to pay attention to the three last words. If they end in consonant, vowel, and consonant, we can apply this rule, like in swim. Consonant, vowel, consonant. We will repeat the last consonant plus ing, like in swimming. Now, let's make the negative form. In this case, we will just add the not to the to be verb. So the sentence will start with the subject, then the two inseparable friends, but with not, the verb plus ing, and the complement, of course. Let's have an example. We aren't watching the football match tonight. He isn't mopping the floor now. Remember that you can use the to be verb plus not in the short form or in the long form. I'm not, she isn't, they aren't. Or in the long form, I am not, she is not, they are not. Okay, how do we form the interrogative sentences? They usually start with a to be verb and then we have the subject. Remember the two inseparable friends, main verb plus ing, always in present continuous, and then of course the complement. So, are you cooking the meal tonight? Is your father doing the washing up? The two possible answers are yes or no. So, are you cooking the meal tonight? The answers are yes I am or no I am not. Is your father doing the washing up? Yes he is or no he isn't.